Welcome back to the quest to find the best Scooby-Doo villain. Yeah, let's get started. Starting us off with Haunted House Hang-Up. Seems like someone's a little sleepy.
Listen, you guys, don't wear yourselves out before we even get to the rock festival. I think we're in trouble already. Look!
And double yipes! What's that?
Yeah, what?
It's a guy with a lantern.
You fucking moron.
Excuse me, sir, but
Name's Asa Shanks. What are you doing here?
We're on our way to the rock music festival.
Then you better be on your way quick as possible.
that's just it, sir. I think we're lost.
Lost? Cool it, Scoob. It'll be okay.
Excuse me, Shaggy? Just run it back real quick.
And double yipes! Double yipes! 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 Yipes!
Moving on.
We're looking for Interstate number 5. Can you direct us, please?
Straight ahead till you come to the fork.
And when we come to the fork in the road, which do we take?
Left.
Where are you?
Left fork is the long way around. Right fork's the short.
Good, then we'll take the right.
Right? I'd go the long way if I was you.
But you said the right way's the short way.
Geez, nothing gets past this guy.
Also takes you past the haunted mansion.
Why would you blow out the light if you're just gonna walk into the darkness?
He's disappeared.
That's the best idea I've heard. The short way to the right or the long way to the left?
Right.
The left.
The left?
It seems we have ourselves a tie vote.
I'm just saying, this was gonna land mustard side down. Shaggy was robbed of a victory.
We go the short route. We're low on gas.
I gotta say, while we're here, I love the location for this. Super creepy. Shaggy, no, this is not gonna help the allegations, man.
Ain't seen any haunts yet.
Haunts? It's like the equivalent of Tigger calling them spookables.
Look, there's a candle. Bet it's those ghosts again, or worse.
Ghosts don't need candles, Shaggy.
Well then, how do they see in the dark, Velma?
Oh my gosh, I don't believe it. Look at that picture, you guys.
So what about it? It's a picture of a guy pointing.
Shh.
It seems to be coming from that direction.
Meanwhile, this dude's just walking around, being a fucking creep. Just turn the light back. Pull the string. Do what you did again. Turn the fucking light on. Anyway, so they find themselves in the well and find some Halloween decorations.
That. Velma, what do you make of this last entry in this old diary?
Marching men in single file, could a column... Gosh, this old place is filled with columns.
Actually, no, there's not. We've only seen, none.
He's pointing at, and we'll have solved the mystery.
He seems to be pointing out that window.
There's nothing out there but an old greenhouse.
Anyway, so Shaggy and Scooby get chased around by the ghost, and, hilarity ensues.
Uh-oh.
Hey, you guys! Do something! Help! Holy smoke! There really is a headless specter after all! No! Go! Look out! Below!
Are you all right?
We had a soft landing. Thanks to the feathers. Hey, what's this?
Oh, my aching head. I am Penrod Stillwell, great-great-great-grandson of Jefferson Stillwell.
The thumping noises. We thought you were making them.
and I thought it was you.
Shaggy and I will see what this is all about.
No. No, Fred, don't take Shaggy. Take anybody. Take Scooby. Take anybody but Shaggy. Take Stillwell.
What is it?
I don't know, but we're gonna find out.
No, don't drop the weapon. Come on, you can't make me shit on Shaggy and then you drop the axe. You're gonna make me look like a fucking idiot.
Get a head start!
He spotted us! Get ready! He's right behind us!
Oh, well, he's fucked. No, but seriously, this guy broke his neck.
Now let's see who our phony phantom really is.
It's Asia Shanks.
My greedy neighbor.
Next. Already liking the location.
Like Hawaii is the place for vacation.
Trespassers, hear me!
Hold it. Fuck. In addition to the trajectory of history, I don't got time for this.
You are on the forbidden ground of Mono Tikitia! Leave at once, or face his vengeance!
Ghosts! Ghost drums! Witch doctors!
What?
I think you're full of...
Alright, so the gang finds themselves in this haunted, abandoned village.
Zoink! Yeah! Let's get out of here! Hey, Daft, did you have to say that?
Oh no. It's Mr. Sim's hat.
That was this guy, by the way.
Achoo!
Oh, important note about this villain, he's fucking useless. Like, look at this shit.
Like me, Tarzan, this Jane.
Okay, that's pretty funny. Alright, meanwhile, Fred and Daphne are trying to solve this mystery.
This is a real clue.
You're right. And now all we have to do is find everybody and solve the mystery of Mano Tiki Tia.
Foolish mortals! You have returned to face the wrath of Mono Tikitia!
How are you so much bigger? That doesn't make sense. Anyways, remember how I was saying that the episode usually gives you enough clues to figure out the mystery yourself? Here's another good example of that. You can see and hear the wheels of the statue when it's approaching the gang. Not every episode does this. I know What's New Scooby-Doo does it a lot, so that'll be exciting. Oh, there he goes in the hole.
Well, what do you know? We got him.
Now for the unmasking. Ladies and gentlemen.
Why is it always gotta be the white dude dressed as the... Come on. Let's get out of here.
Mr. John Sims?
Perhaps I can answer that. Lieutenant Tamuro, Hawaii Police Department.
Next.
What was that?
Sounded like a wolf. If you gotta protest this one, I think you guys should just get up and fucking leave.
What was that?
Whatever it was, it's gone now. See?
It was probably only a wolf.
What do you mean only?
Let's take a look.
Let's pretend we already did and didn't find anything.
No, I'm actually with Shaggy and Scooby on this one.
A werewolf!
A werewolf?
Wolves are scary, man.
Here we go with another mystery.
Look, the coffin is open and empty. Sure looks old.
Here lies Silas Long, half man and half wolf.
And I'm half gone already. Bye. Hey, come on, Shaggy. Swell, it ain't bad enough we're following a werewolf. Now it looks like it's the ghost of a werewolf.
See, that's what I mean. I'd be fucking out of there.
An early werewolf.
Don't look like the cleaning woman's been by too recently either.
We'll split up. I'll take the girls this way.
Yeah, I know, and Scooby and me'll go the other
At least they got you well trained, Shaggy.
way. Ouch! It'd be a joke if this werewolf thing turned out to be our imagination after all.
Tracks.
That's funny. The tracks stop at the wall. I'll bet there's a secret entrance.
What are you guys doing? It looks like a dance.
Uh-oh. Pay dirt.
Good going, Freddy. We found a secret room.
Come on.
What's that paper on the table?
Looks like a map.
Do you suppose it's a treasure map?
Not likely. It looks more like a map of the general area around here. There's 3 X's marked on it.
Dude, what the fuck is this map? Look at the fucking compass. Like, who wrote that?
One says mill.
Well, at least ghosts don't need maps, so...
It's the werewolf!
How did you do that? That was impressive. You should, if this whole werewolf thing doesn't work out, you should be a magician or something.
Hold it!
Hi, gang. You'll be glad to know that Scoob and me haven't found a trace of a ghost. The werewolf!
Jesus! Oh Jesus! Run, guys! It's coming!
Feet make like a rocket, and like now.
So after a chase scene and a bit of fucking around, the gang stumbles across some nefarious actions.
One right?
You got it. And be careful.
Now, that's probably the most unnecessary thing she'll ever say.
How are you guys afraid of the werewolf, but you'll gladly give him a haircut?
Something wrong, sir? Scooby scat!
I gotta say, this isn't even like a bad plan. I'm kind of a fan of this one.
Shall we cast off, Skipper?
Of course, it doesn't work.
Look what we caught.
Ah, Velma's short. I get it though. Anyways, so Mr. Park Ranger shows up to arrest the werewolf. Guess he's been bothering Yogi too much, so... Next!
Ruby! Red and Daphne!
This dude is letting off some serious Sam Malone vibes.
Hey, what was that?
Scooby-Doo, where are you?
Wow, what a mess. Oh.
Come on, Johnny. The publicity stunt's over.
How are you kids on a first-name basis with this guy? That being said, he does work in show business, so...
But it wasn't a publicity stunt.
Like, what's happening?
A
The lights went out, and all I can remember is the wax phantom.
Look, wax footprints.
And look where they...
That's not wax, and that's not a footprint.
Now here's my plan. Daff and I will check out the wax museum.
Dude, even the studio's name is too close. Come on.
That's who. Zoinks! Enter.
Jesus, who the fuck are you?
There's a cemetery nearby.
Oh, you're guilty. You're guilty of something. So Fred and Daphne are exploring the wax museum.
Watch again. He locks the door behind him.
Oh, no!
Like it's just part of the act, Selma.
Maybe, but that isn't.
Yeah, explain that one, Velma. Come on.
But we can't get out of here. Oh, that old phantom. He makes me so mad.
Velma, you did it again.
What? Lose my temper? Yes. And found a way out. You stepped on a secret door lever.
Not the old ride on the conveyor belt into the wax routine. Oh, no. Like that went out with the silent movies.
You just drop a casual House of Wax reference. Oh, and by the way, for anybody who's wondering, we will get to this guy soon.
Lead him through the showers for his wax job, Shaggy. Shag! Scoob! You weren't supposed to be in on this!
Are you happy now, Fred? Are you happy? You killed them. Good job. Fucking smother them and cum.
And now for the unwaxing. Okay, Scoob?
You gotta be kidding.
No, I'm with Scooby on this one. I'd be mad as fuck. I'd beat the shit out of Fred.
Find out who you really are.
Hey, you're chipping them down to regular size.
Mr. Roger Stevens, the TV station manager.
Moving on. Hello, and welcome back. So, as you all know, we rank each villain on 4 categories: design, laugh, powers, and plan. So, without further ado, let's get into it. Starting us off is the Headless Spectre, coming in at 3 points. Mainly because it is pretty creepy seeing a headless dude walk around. He pulled it off pretty well. And that's kind of it. At the end of the day, he was just a guy walking around in a suit, so it wasn't too scary, but, you know. Now, we gotta address this guy. Last time I disqualified someone was way back in episode 2. It was the native ghost. Yeah, I got no problem disqualifying this guy either. Just in case you don't know, there is a rule against racism in QTFTBSDV. Can you just bring up the rules real quick? Yeah, there it is, number 3. Don't be racist. So, you're disqualified. Simple as that. Anyways, moving on. The werewolf gets a 4 for design. Mainly because this is just a good-ass werewolf design. I've never seen something like this. You'll never see something like this again. This is just ghost werewolf. Cool concept, cool design. 4 stars. Could have had some more in the clothing department, but that's just me. The Wax Phantom gets a 3 because, you know, for a guy who's just made out of wax, they really did a lot with him, and I appreciate that. So, they get a 3. Laugh, the Headless Spectre, gets a 4 because he had a pretty good laugh. He used it well, he used it often. You love to see it. The Werewolf, as I mentioned in the past, the laugh category is for laughs battle cries, you know, stuff like that. And werewolf, he falls directly into this category, so he gets a 4. His howl was pretty scary sometimes, especially at the beginning of the episode, so good for you. The Wax Phantom gets a 2 because he didn't have a lot going on in this department. So, sorry. Powers. The Headless Spectre gets a 3 because, you know, number 1, let's address the headless thing. Being able to walk around with no head is pretty impressive. Number 2, he was pulling off some crazy shit, although the episode did give us a lot of hints as to what was going on. From the gang's perspective, he could just seamlessly teleport around. He could make candles fly as well. This guy, he had it all. He did pretty good. That being said, powers weren't super useful to his scheme. It was just like the walking around between the walls thing. That was, I'd assume that was mostly to just get from point A to point B faster, not necessarily to scare people. I could be wrong though. The werewolf gets a 3, because again, let's address the elephant in the room. He can transform into a werewolf. Alright, elephant addressed. He's also a ghost. So, those are 2 pretty big things. Other than that, didn't have a lot going on in Powers department. Wax Phantom gets a 3 for being able to teleport seamlessly out of nowhere, disappear and reappear, all that good stuff. Rob a safe. Yeah, that was kind of it. It'd be cool if he could, like, shoot Wax, like if he was Clayface or something, but maybe I'm asking for too much. And plan. The Headless Spectre gets a 2 because, let's just talk about Mr. Stillwell for a second, right? So, he's on his own property. So number 1, if you don't want people to show up, just put up a private property sign. Alright? Problem solved. Number 2, the only reason your plan got ruined was because of your neighbor. It wasn't even you. Number 3, how did you, I'm still a little lost of, so, okay, so the plan was to find the money that, like, rightfully belonged to you. Your neighbor is also trying to find it. And you scare people away, both of you scare people away so that one of you could find it, and neither of you knew of each other. Are you picking up what I'm saying? It's a lot of fucking around. Again, just put up a private property sign. So, moving on. The werewolf gets a 1. Because again, you're getting Stillwell syndromed over here. You just need to put up a private property sign. This fucking happened to me once. Not specifically the sheep thing, but like one time me and some others, we were like, where the fuck were we? We were like walked to the top of a parking garage or something, and this random guy just like walked up to us and was like, "Oh, guys, private property." And we're like, "Oh yeah, we're just taking a picture because like we're getting a picture of the landscape, right?" And he just goes, "No, private property." And we're like, "Oh, okay, wink." Like that was straight up a drug deal. Like you could have just pulled off one of those, you know? So yeah. Now, if that guy who told me private property was dressed as a werewolf, I'd probably laugh at him. Maybe not. Maybe I'd run away. I don't know yet. So yeah, again, just put up a private property sign and you would have been fine. As far as the barrels go, it seems like a lot of fucking around for no reason. You know? I don't think you had to do that much work to get sheep. I could be wrong. But it feels like someone could have just brought them to you. Wax Phantom gets a 1. As I've stated many times in the past, you lose points when you're already making money. Because greed fueled your plan. And the reason why that's a problem, and the reason why you lose points for that, is because if you were already making money, then you didn't need to do this in the first place. To me, that just means you didn't have a plan. Specifically for the station manager, I just don't really get the goal behind it. You were the station manager. You just wanted more money. That was it. I'm sure there were better ways and legal ways to do that, but I don't know. Actually, I do know. There is better ways. So yeah, you get a 1 for your plan. You also tried to murder Shaggy and Scooby, so that is where you get 1 point, but you know, other than that, you get nothing. Alright, let's add up the scores and see who tonight's winner is. Starting off strong, the Headless Spectre with 12. The Tiki Ghost gets a disqualification, so you get nothing. The Werewolf gets a 12, and the Wax Phantom gets a 9, making it a tie for first place. Didn't expect that to happen in episode 2, but I mean, here we are. Congratulations to the winners, and join us next time when we deal with Knocked Owl, 3 One-Eyed Worms, Actual Dinosaur, and the Wicked Witch of the East. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.